What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel today. Appreciate you guys watching. All right, I know I got a lot of stuff out here. This is some remnants of my mother's Hallmark stuff, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to go over it. I'm just going to show some coins. And first, though, I've been tracking the 7 most popular world coins, at least in my book, for the past week. So I'm going to share this data with you and let me know what you guys think. Might be a good buying opportunity for those that have been kind of sitting on the sidelines. So to start off, the beginning of the week, so Monday, where spot was $24.05, basically went through every single most popular world coin: American Silver Eagle, Britannia, Maple Leaf, Philharmonic, Australian Kangaroo, South African Krugerrand, and China Panda. And these are all the 2023. So I'm not using like random, like the cheapest one. I'm literally just saying, all right, if you want to get in this hobby, you got $200 to spend. Where's the best route? So long story short, Monument Metals came in first Monday. SD Bullion was a little bit further, a little behind, and then APMEX was right there. The reason I use these three companies is I've dealt with all three companies. I buy from these three companies in the past. I've had good experiences. Not saying they're advertising for me, not pumping them up, just personally I've had a good experience with them. All of them I have purchased using a checking account. And Monument Metals, for whatever reason, I have to mail them a check because they don't communicate with my actual bank. But with APMEX and SD Bullion, I literally just put a check in, and then they usually take about 5 business days to clear the check, whereas Monument Metals I actually still have to mail in the check. So anyways, Monument Metals was the leader at 210.02, and the best deal Monday for any type of metal I thought was this gold 1/10 ounce from SD Bullion at 216.12. Still stands true. That was the best deal around. That was gone the following day after I made a video about it, and now they're probably up to like 230-ish. And again, I was just looking for the cheapest 1/10 ounce. And then Tuesday, prices came down a little bit. So about $6 across the board. And the best deal that I found Tuesday was a tube of quarters for $217.43. That was the best deal around. Monument Metals was the leader that day. And again, any purchase over $200 is free shipping. So I thought 217 was good for quarters because y'all been spending like 240, 265. I saw some for 270, 280 when things were getting completely wacky. And then I did not do a video yesterday. I was about to, but I was waiting for some silver to come in, so I had other stuff to talk about. But again, spot came down to $22.91 yesterday, and we're almost at the $200 price point. So SD Bullion $210.99, Monument Metals $200, and then $223.87. So these are all the prices yesterday. And I just save them in my cart, so I kind of shop for it. I think that's what you guys do too, if you're ready to pull the trigger. And I felt this was the best deal for just the cheapest silver, more for your silver pour type of dudes or ladies that like to pour their own silver. I thought this was a really good deal, $219 over spot. I've watched some other silver channels, the YouTubers that actually, I'll see them like go into the coin shop and they'll buy like buffaloes. Then they'll melt them and turn them into bars. I don't know. I think that's kind of sacrilegious, like literally melting silver bullion coins. It kind of defeats the purpose. I would much rather those channels be buying silver shot and just melting something that's basically already melted. Like, please don't melt art to make additional art unless you're melting your own art that you screwed up. So I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. It kind of like makes me feel strange inside when someone's literally like melting some other person's art to create their own art. But to each his own. If you buy it, I guess do whatever you want with it. All right, so today's date is the 22nd. It's Thursday. Spot's continually dropping, so it's 22.35. And these prices definitely come down a lot. So we're finally under the $200 price point with Monument Metals at 197.20. And we started the week off at 210.02. So it's a very nice price drop. Definitely hits home. Again, my goal was like, hey, for $200, if you're going to invest in silver, what's the best route to go? So they definitely have the best prices. So the Silver Eagle, again, for the 2023, 34.35. compared to Atmex and SD Bullion. They're definitely cheaper. The 2023 Britannia with Charles on the back, not Queen Elizabeth. The Queen Elizabeth ones are worth more because everyone thinks the Charles ones are ugly. Some people like them, but most people don't like them. So you can get a discount on that. I thought $26.59 for one of those was pretty solid, considering seriously 3 weeks ago you couldn't pick up any silver rounds for under $30. Now look at where we're at, and these are world coins. These are backed by actual governments. These aren't just like some random pours or some random, manufacturer making silver coins. The 2023 Maple, $26.19. I thought that was a really solid price from Monument Metals. And then also the Philharmonic. Not a huge fan of the Philharmonic, but again, it's a piece of silver, and it's probably cheaper than what you're paying for some generic silver. I do like the Australian Kangaroo 2023. That does have a lot of milk spots. That $26.89 I thought was a really nice price on that. I actually can't remember the last time I spent that little on a Kangaroo, and usually they sell pretty quickly when I do list them in my store. And then the Krugerrands are interesting. They always remind me of gold, but $26.59 I thought was a good price from that. And I've never purchased the Panda before, but I guess there's a premium on it. It's an interesting coin itself because it is 30 grams of silver, whereas all your 1 troy ounce silver coins from other worlds are 31 and some change. So to only have 30 grams, you're definitely getting cheated out of some actual physical silver when it comes to buying the Panda coin from China, but it's very, very popular still. So I figured 31.40 is a solid number for that. So anyways, 197.20 for the very bottom line. I thought that was really good. And the best deal today I felt for any silver is this $24.95, so $2.75 over spot for generic silver round. That's made by Monument Metals. It's got Iwo Jima on it, Memorial, and this is the first time I've seen in a while where you can actually get a tube of silver for 20 ounces for coins, not coins, but actual rounds, and it's $4.99, so it's under the $500 price point with free shipping. So something to think about it if you're just looking to add to your stack and buy some silver. All right, and now I'm going to show some of the coins I picked up. I've got a lot more coming in this week, but this was an interesting buy. This is a Silver Eagle 2003. This holder is absolutely trashed. It actually looks better on camera, but somebody just took like a scouring pad or something to it. It's just really nasty, which is kind of a shame. It is kind of an older numismatic, I guess. Well, maybe it's not that old, but I'm probably going to crack this out and just sell the coin raw based on what I picked this up for. I think someone would probably appreciate the raw coin, and then I'll probably put it with like one of these type of things. Not necessarily the Christmas one because it's not Christmas time, but I think I have some flag ones, patriotic flag ones. So what do you guys think of that? Cracking out of NGC and then just selling it as a gift for like a patriot or something like that, or someone that likes America. Next is this 1882 San Francisco minted Morgan silver dollar, which is really nice. I'm actually going to cut this open now. If you watch my channel in the past, I'm not a big fan of these type of holders. So this is the safest way to cut them out. You take a razor blade and just cut a little bit around the edge. And then just pop the coin out. Just hold it on the edges. No need to put your big old fingerprints on everything. And let's zoom in. Let's take a look. So very nice original coin. Definitely has a cartwheel going. Nice frosty eagle with full breast feathers. No real wear on the coin, so definitely higher mint state. And then here is the obverse. Again, very nice looking coin. Not a lot of wear above the ears there, so definitely a nice mint state coin that was probably sitting in a bag somewhere. And for some reason, like the 1882 San Francisco mints sell for around the price of 1881s or 1880s, but I don't know, like, does someone in this world seriously hoarded all the 1882 San Francisco mints? I know like their mint numbers are just as high as 1880s and 1881 San Francisco mints, but I haven't held a lot of 1882 San Francisco mints in my hand that are nice. So, oh, and there's definitely something going on right there. Looks like a scuff. So I'll definitely put that in my description. Let's take a closer look at that. Huh. That's some kind of rub. That's unfortunate. So something like that, if you send that in to get graded, might not come back as a straight grade. So I'll just mention that. I'm probably not going to sell it though as a details coins. Maybe that'll come off with a little bit of Dawn dish soap. Hopefully that's just dirt, but that definitely looks like a scuff. So anyways, that sucks. Other than that, it's a beautiful coin. And we got a peace dollar here, a 1925. Get it out of the bag here. I'm starting more and more to like the peace dollars. I don't know why there's not as many people that like them or collect them, but I always think they look nice. So the peace dollars, you always want to look for the top of the head here, the wear on the hair. So let me zoom in there. So if you see like a lot of flatness right there, that means you're going to probably get an AU or a lower mint state. And then here in the reverse, you definitely want to look at the feathers of the eagle and see if they're worn. And then the tip of the head is where it gets worn as well. So it's a nice mint state coin. 1925 is, I guess you'd consider it a common date. Not as common as a 22 or a 23, but still very nice coin. So happy to get that one out. All right, so those are the coins. And then, believe it or not, if you find some of these type of little hallmark things here, each one of these is worth at least $10. Some of these, like this one here, is from 1984. And if you actually, this is I think the fourth one that they've ever made, or maybe the fifth one. But if you find the very first one with this little snow man or snow whatever child and the penguin, if you find the very first one, it's at minimum worth 170, somewhere up to 450 if it comes in the box. So this is a very popular series. Obviously there's a 97 there in the background, but even then, like this early one, this is probably worth 20, 25 bucks in the condition that it's in. So these are all individually wrapped. There's no boxes for them, but each one of these, you'll see the little lettering or hallmark designation underneath. And like even these here, 1977, they all have some value. So my goal is to turn all these hallmark things into Morgan silver dollars, silver bullion, so I can share more with you guys. But there's a lot going on in here. These are cake toppers from like the 60s. These are worth like $5 to $10. So I'm going to probably sell the set of 3. I guess people stuck Santa Claus in their cake back in the day. And even these like that are from like from the 90s, like 97. These little mice here have like tons of detail. And they're all in really nice shape. My guess is that the boxes got destroyed because we did have a flood, not in my basement, my parents' basement. So a lot of these boxes probably got trashed, because I did find an entire bin full of these things that actually had the boxes, but none of these have the boxes. And yeah, 1983. So these are pretty old. And then some of these are not. Oh, this is a Hallmark one too. But these are really nice. I don't think they make them like this anymore. They're all handmade. I know they're made probably in a factory somewhere, like in Hong Kong or something. Let's see if it says that back here. No, it doesn't. But basically an artist would design these. I'm assuming they'd put together some type of clay model. This one's interesting. What the heck is this? This is W. Barry. So this is not Hallmark, but this is from 1980. Just in really, really good shape. So normally, this guy's from 1980 as well, also from Barry. So again, a lot of these were made by artists to mass produce, and you'd basically find them, I guess, in a Hallmark store. and they were pretty expensive. Even we got Santa here, Santa in space. That's a Hallmark item. This guy right here, I think, is at least a $20 bill, even though his helmet's seen better days. And even this sleigh in the back is also Hallmark. And it's funny too, because if you just like look at the sticker, which most of these don't have stickers on anymore, but made in Hong Kong for $3, 1980. I think $3 was a lot of money back then, even though like inflation was completely running rapid in 1980 as well. And then this is pretty cool too, little Santa Claus car. So I know I think it's weird to list Christmas stuff. Literally, it's about to be July next month, but this stuff kind of sells all year round, especially when it's really nice. People like to pick up these things for their future Christmas decoration. And I thought this was interesting. So this Noel is made out of something, but it actually has toning on it. If I can show it. Yep, look at the toning on the Noel. So yes, that's real metal. I don't think it's real silver, but it's another Hallmark piece from 1984. Sorry, it's hard to show on the camera here. Yep, 1984. So again, if you're out at garage sales or you're cleaning out your basement and you don't realize that the stuff has value and you don't put it out on display anymore, you don't care about it, do what I do. Get it out of your bins and your storage, out of your basement, and turn it into this stuff right here. That's my goal. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Oh, and if anyone likes owls, I know there's another channel. I was thinking of sending this to Guy in Florida. It's a cool little brass owl because he's got a big owl collection. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, I'm going to keep watching the silver prices. I'm going to track it all this week. I might continue it next week just to kind of see how things go. But seriously, for $200, you can grab 7 rounds, one of each from each 2023, all that are brand new that just came out. And for, $1.97, free shipping. Actually, no, you wouldn't have to buy a copper round to get it over $1.99. You wouldn't get free shipping with Monument Metal. So maybe going the SD Bullion route is better. Or if you trust APMEX, that's the way to go. So anyways, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one.